This is the Financial Freedom Pod. This is where you get micro steps, which if you follow a little bit like any sort of Lego set, you will finally get your own fire engine. No, you won't get a fire engine. You'll get financial freedom, which is better than a fire engine, unless your house is burning down, in which case a fire engine is preferable. I'm stopping. Warren Ingram is a certified financial planner. He is the sensible one. I am Bruce Whitfield, and I'm your guide to financial freedom with the help of Warren Ingram. Cash as an investment. We're talking investment classes, Warren Ingram. Now, there are good times and there are bad times. In bad times, interest rates go up, generally speaking, and it's good to have cash, which you put on deposit. It's nice and safe. You get a good interest rate. In fantastic times, interest rates tend to come down. Then cash is a lousy investment. Explain to me the value of cash as an investment strategy.
So when we invest our money, one of the things we're going to spend a bit more time on in future is that we can't have all of our investment eggs in one basket. We need to have a few eggs in a few different baskets, and at all times we will want some money in property businesses, some money in shares, some money in bonds, some money in cash. And so what we're talking about today is that initial building block of an investment portfolio, which is the lowest risk, the most boring part of a portfolio, is owning some cash that generates some interest. And we're not saying that that this is the thing that's going to rocket your money, and double it every year or two or three. What it will do is it will be there as a stabilizer. If we were driving a car, this is the shock absorbers. It doesn't drive your car forward, but it really helps you not have a car accident when you need to brake in an emergency. So it's very different to your emergency fund. That's money that you have for when life really goes wrong. But what a cash account does in your investment portfolio is it allows you to use that money to go and buy, for example, shares when the stock market has fallen apart. Or, if you've got an investment opportunity and you don't have accessible money, you've got cash in a cash account that you can use. So it will generate some return. Sometimes it'll be a nice return. Sometimes it'll be a lousy return. But it's there to give you that little bit of predictability in a portfolio. And that's the key of cash when we're investing. For some people, Bruce, if they're older and they want a lot more certainty and a lot more predictability, they might have more cash. If you're young or you've got a huge tolerance for stock markets booming and crashing, you might have a small amount of cash. But all of us should have some cash in our investment portfolios.
What should we be doing this week, Warren? We promised everybody that every week we will pose a problem, we'll give them a solution, and then they need to do a small action. Nothing too hectic, but what is the small action this week?
The small action is to spend a little bit of time on the internet and start researching what are the accounts that you can access that have that time frame that's shorter than 2 years, that will pay you the best rate of interest with no risk. We're not saying to you now go and find some new dodgy scam that's promising you 25% a year and it's supposed to be a cash return with no risk. I'll give you the short answer there. Don't look at that website. Find another one. But go and look at trusted websites that provide education and information on investments in your market, and what you're looking for is the best rate of interest that you can get. It's probably going to be a mutual fund or a unit trust or an account at a bank.
Warren Ingram, certified financial planner, the Financial Freedom Pod. I'm Bruce Whitfield. Next time, we're going to look at another asset class.